Tributes continue to pour in for founder of the Crown Gospel Awards and Ukhozi FM radio presenter Zanele Mbokazi-Nkambule. The 52-year-old passed away in the early hours of today at the Parklands hospital in Durban. Mbokazi was diagnosed with lung cancer earlier this year. Newzroom Africa's Nobuhle Modise has more.
I do have with me a family spokesperson because we are standing outside the family home here in Durban. I have a family spokesperson, Obabu's Thembiso Mjali. Firstly, Siyabonga kakhulu Baba, welcome to Newzroom Africa, you're live.
Thank you.
Before we get into anything else, just speak to us about how the family is doing.
It's a very difficult time for the family. It's a very difficult time for even the colleagues that worked with Zanele. But we trust God that He will give us strength to go through these difficult times.
I mean, and I guess it's still too premature to ask how are you arranging the funeral memorial service, and the likes. Is there any indication as to, when we can expect any form of, remembrance of Mam Mbokazi?
It's still early days. We are working on something, and we will come back and communicate accordingly. We will use the socials. The Crown Gospel Awards Facebook page will be the first to be uploaded with the latest information, and we will communicate as much as we can. We understand that Zanele, as much as she was a family person, a mother and a wife, she was also a public figure. So we will communicate when the time is right, but we will not, and we don't anticipate unnecessary delays.
And then maybe speak to us as someone who is a family member about her life and times as a wife and a mother at home outside of the public figure that we know of.
She was an amazing woman. She was able to balance her work as a businesswoman, as a radio personality and a mother, amazing mother. She has always been that embracing personality. And above all, she was a midwife of dreams. She was able to make someone's dream to come to pass, and she encouraged all of us never to stop dreaming. We therefore have that sweet memory when we think of her.
And then Baba Mjali, this diagnosis came in May and we are now in August, and it seems as though it happened so quickly, but she seemed very, upbeat and was quite confident and also quite candid about her journey through her diagnosis. As a family, how was she? How were her spirits, just in terms of her dealing with that diagnosis that she received in May?
I don't know if I have an answer for that. All I know, she was a woman of faith. She comes from the family of faith. She's married to Bishop Nkambule, who's a man of God, a man of faith. So that's what we do. Faith is who we are.
Thank you very much, Baba Mjali. That is Thembiso Mjali, who is a spokesperson for the family at the moment, and just speaking, saying that obviously it's too premature to say when her funeral arrangements will be announced. But also, Mam Mbokazi was very vocal about her journey on her Facebook page. For those who followed her, and she was very candid about her journey with cancer, speaking very honestly about what she was going through, saying that sometimes it's okay to not be okay, and other times, as you've heard him, having so much faith that she will get better. So this is extremely terrible news for the province, for the country as a whole, especially the gospel fraternity where she founded those Crown Gospel Awards that are now in their 17th year and will now be held in Gauteng.